All right, this is homework practice 6-4. We are going to be basically just regrouping on this one. So it says show 43, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. And we are subtracting 16. So 42 minus 16. There's not enough to subtract 6 out of here. So what we have to do is we're going to take a group of the 10 here and regroup it as 10 ones. So what we're doing here first is we have 43 minus 16. The students are actually really great at the regrouping at this point, which is really nice. It goes through step by step. So what we need to do is, because 3 minus 6 won't work, if I have 3 and I try to take away 6, I can't do that. 1, 2, there's not enough. So we have to regroup. So that means we're going to take our 4 groups of 10. We're going to take one group of 10 and add it over here. So 4 groups of 10 minus 1 group of 10 is 3 groups of 10. And 10 plus 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we're doing the regrouping. They can do the place value blocks if they would like to show the work. I know it says on there you need to. If they want to, that's great, but they don't have to. Okay, so we have 50 minus 13. So 0 minus 3, they know that can't work. So we know we're going to have to regroup those. So 5 groups of 10 minus 1 group of 10 is 4 groups of 10, because we're taking that 1 group of 10 and adding it here. 0 plus 10 is 10. So now we know 10 minus 3 is 7, and 4 minus 1 is 3. And again, they can use their place value blocks if they'd like to. They can start it off with 50, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we're subtracting 13. So what we would need to do is take one of the groups there and bring it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 minus 3 is 7. And we had to bring one of these over here, so then it becomes 37. Again, if they don't want to draw the pictures, that's fine. They've been doing it all week. All right, so now we're going to take a look at this. 76 minus 28, 6 minus 8. If I have 6, can I take away 8? I cannot, so I'm going to have to regroup. I need another group of 10 over here. So I've got 7 groups of 10. I'm going to take one group of 10 over here and add it to my ones, and now I've got 6 groups of 10. 6 plus 10 is 16. 16 minus 8 is 8, and 6 minus 2 is 4. Go ahead and flip it over to the next page here. All right, Jamal has 54 marbles. Lucas has 70 marbles. How many more marbles does Lucas have than Jamal? So we know that we're going to do 70 minus 54. 70 minus 54. These boxes above, again, the students are used to this. The boxes are just for if we need to regroup. It helps them keep them organized. 0 minus 4. So if I have 0 marbles, I can't give away 4. So I know I'm going to have to regroup both of these. I have 7 groups of 10. I need to take away a group of 10 and add it over here. And since I took one away from here, 7 minus 1 group of 10 is 6. And 0 plus 10 is 10. A lot of times this can be confusing for the students too, because they think that they can't have 2 numbers in the ones place, but since we're regrouping, it's fine. 10 minus 4 is 6, and 6 minus 5 is 1, which gives us 16 more marbles. Okay, Latoya has 95 pennies. She gives 62 pennies to her cousin. How many pennies does Latoya have now? So we're doing 95 minus 62. We always start with the ones column because that's the right one. 5 minus 2 is 3. We will not have to regroup here because 5 minus 2 is 3. And then 9 minus 6 is 3. So our answer is 33 pennies. Higher order thinking. Fill in the missing subtraction numbers to make the subtraction problem true. So there's a couple different ways the students can do this. Basically, what I like to do is take a look at this. If we know we've had to regroup this 2 here, we know that's going to have to be a 12. So we're just going to add backwards. 5 plus what equals 12? Well, 5 plus 7 equals 12. We're going to do the same thing over here when we take a look at this. Something minus 1 is 4. So we know that's got to be 5 minus 1 is 4, but we had to regroup. So when we regroup, that's going to be one number higher. So that is going to be 6 that was regrouped on that one. So it's just teaching them how to add up to find the missing numbers. Okay, the assessment. Again, when you see the Common Core assessment, we will have questions just like this on the test. So it's a great indication of how well your student understands the information. It says to find 36 minus 17, how can you regroup 36? So we know we're doing 36 minus 17. So 6 minus 7 isn't going to work, so we know we're going to have to regroup. That becomes a 2. This becomes a 16. So right here, it doesn't even ask us to find it. So how are we regrouping? This is the regrouping right here. We have 2 10s and 16 ones. So 2 10s and 16 ones. So they don't even need to solve it if they want to. 16 minus 7 is 9, and 2 minus 1 is 1. But it just shows this is the regrouping on that one.